Hey, Lana. Now, I know I don't have to tell you buyers that it is tough out here in this market, but I'm offering you 3 tips to win your offers. Tip number 1, offer a lease back or a flexible closing date. Many sellers are ready to get their house on the market and sold, but not as ready to move. Giving them a lease back or a flexible closing date gives them the opportunity to wrap up things, like maybe they are waiting till the end of the school year to move. Maybe they're in a new build and they need to wait for their property to be ready before they can move in. Maybe they need to do some renovations prior to moving in. Being flexible about a lease back or a closing date just might be what is needed to win the deal. All right, buyers. In this market, counter offers aren't really happening. Sellers have so many offers that they can choose from that they're simply picking the best one. So one tip to win this bidding war is to add an escalation clause to your offer. What this means is that your offer is, let's say, $300,000, but what you will do is offer $5,000 over the top offer, up to, let's say, $330,000. So that way you eliminate the back and forth, but you're able to one up each and every offer until you reach your maximum amount. Tip 3, few to no contingencies. Some of the most popular contingencies in an offer are an appraisal contingency, an inspection contingency, a financing contingency, and or a home sale contingency. When you waive these contingencies, it tells your seller that you're serious, that these items cannot trip up the sale. It doesn't mean that you can't get an inspection, but it does mean that you cannot pull out of the deal because of what is found in the inspection. Most of the time, your lender will order an appraisal. And so the appraisal contingency means that you cannot pull out of the deal because your home did not appraise for the amount that you're purchasing, for the purchase price. So what this means is that you will have to come out of a pocket because your lender will only give you what the home appraises for. So make sure before you remove an appraisal contingency that you've got the extra cash to make up the difference. If you have a home to sell and are ready to buy your next property, I wouldn't worry about including the home sale contingency in your offer. As we're discussing, we're in a seller's market and you on that end would be the seller. So you want to make sure that your buying contract is as attractive as possible. I wouldn't worry about the seller. Get you a great agent and get your home sold. Okay, so we're going to call tip 4 a bonus because this is actually called top 3 tips. So tip bonus, write a love letter. When you pull on the heartstrings of those sellers, that can help you. If your offer is just as similar as someone else's, but you appeal to their emotions, talk about your new family or your baby or your fiance or this new marriage or whatever it is that makes you special or perfect for this house, let the seller know. Pull on those heartstrings and let them know that this is exactly your house and why they have to sell it to you.